On Thursday, April 21st, 2022, Daren Sammy, the first person to represent St. Lucia on an international cricket field, was recognized in an auspicious manner. Sports St. Lucia Inc. has pledged to strengthen connections with Daren Sammy, the man, the champion skipper, the legend, and two-time T20 champion.
I knew Castries because of Mindu Philip Park. Growing up in the community of Duga, just something about going to the ground, knowing in the corner downstairs is Mindu Philip sitting there and he's watching. And you hear the stories from guys like Brian Calix and tell you how rough Mindu is. So we as youngsters, myself, Gary, my friend who's here, the minister, we always treated that ground with utmost respect. And to fast track now to have a stadium in my honor, it is something that is amazing.
General Manager of St. Lucia Sports Incorporated, Kirby Sidney, welcomed Sammy to the board of the SSI for life and provided him with a key to the stadium which bears his name.
Daren Sammy, this individual of which this facility has been named after in 2016. He has indeed inspired cricketers as well as cricket fans all over the world, captaining the senior West Indies team, within which lifted not once but twice 2 World T20 championships. The board in its wisdom felt that there should be immediate engagement with Darren, which subsequently mandated that Daren Sammy become an honorary member of Sports St. Lucia Incorporated.
The feature address was delivered by none other than Kenson Casimir, Minister for Youth and Sports, who regaled the audience with tales of his days on the pitch with Sammy, all under the watchful eye of former iconic cricketer Francis Mindu Philip.
Sammy and I played at a time when we saw Mindu Philip pretty much sit down, cross his leg and demand what happens at the stadium. And this is the culture in which we played cricket. And so I would expect that Daren Sammy, at the very least, can do the same in a more classy format. Rest in peace, Mindu Philip. And so when I, as a young Grosley boy, make a trek, whether it's jogging or walking, and I drive around the stadium, and I come to a monument that is supposed to represent an individual that has won 2 World Cups, lifted 2 T20 World Cups for this small rock called St. Lucia, and you see something that reflects a board as his sort of statue. As a young Minister of Youth Development and Sports, not because he is my friend, but because he deserves it, all must be done to ensure that a proper statue is erected in honor of Daren Sammy.
Sammy, accompanied by his wife, Kathy, and 2 of his children, as well as his mother, were showered with well wishes as the company unveiled the wall art that now graces the entrance of the Players' Pavilion.
1, 2, 3. Let's go. There we go.
So thank you for this. I will be driving here, and now I have a key. I will be opening that door and just looking at myself and admiring myself like I always do. But this is something special. I always wondered, like, from 2016 when they renamed the game, I come in and no disrespect to Brian Lara, but I'm seeing Brian Lara's picture and stuff here, and I'm wondering, is this really Daren Sammy cricket ground? But I'm telling you guys, I really appreciate it, and with the plans you guys, the board has, I can't wait to be part of it. And
Looking ahead, Sports St. Lucia Inc., together with Sammy himself, pledges to maintain the Daren Sammy cricket grounds in exquisite condition for the foreseeable future. Sola Alfred, HTS News Force.